wide receivers rankings. I can start this. Michael Thomas, number one.
Yeah,
I was big on him last year. He came through.
Who's not big on him?
I had Hopkins, and I traded for him at the beginning of the season last year. And everybody was like, what are you doing? I like him. I like him as long as Drew Brees is there. Yeah. He's finished no lower than 9th in reception, yards, catch rate, and fantasy points in the last 4 seasons. I think he's safe. His 32.5% market share, probably lower if Kamara plays, but you can't argue with him being one.
You can't. No, I got one.
2?
Tyreek Hill.
I have Adams.
I have Adams as well. I have Hill third.
I got Adams third.
Okay, so a little bit of flip flopping here. I think they're both right there. The only issue I have with Tyreek Hill is his consistency. We did see this Thursday night game. These are preseason rankings, but it does show Tyreek Hill. As long as he grabs that touchdown or that long Hail Mary, I don't know if his catches are going to be there. He only had 58 last year. I know all that involved with him getting hurt, Holmes getting hurt. But I project him around 80, 90. I think that's
a good solid year.
It's a solid year.
Yeah.
But I will say this. If he's playing, he has never in his career finished lower than 4th among wide receivers in fantasy per snap. Meaning, on the field, he's a top 4 receiver. His problem is he's usually not on the field.
Yeah. I have Hill at 7.
Oh, you have him down at 7?
Yeah, I have it down at 7.
Wow.
I like other receivers just more than him. I think they'll be more consistent than he will, but he'll have the bigger ceiling, obviously, in that offense. I just don't see it happening every single week, as opposed to other guys that I have ahead of him, which we'll get to.
But yeah, Adams at 2. 4 consecutive seasons of the top 10 wide receiver in fantasy points per game. So I like him too. Where do you have Adams?
3.
Oh yeah. So
3.
We're all right about there. Who do you have at 3?
I have Galladay.
I was the biggest Galladay fan coming out of college.
You were really high on him.
I said it everywhere. A lot of people laugh. Now, finally, Galladay's getting recognition. Sadly, I don't have him that high, though.
I don't have him quite that high either.
I have him 6th.
Okay.
Still think he's good.
Yeah.
I got him 8. So.
You're a little bit lower than...
Yeah.
But...
I think if Matthew Stafford plays a full year and Kenny Galladay plays a full year, I think we can see the true potential that he could actually be. Because we still have yet to see him reach his full potential.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think he can definitely be a top 3 receiver. And I think it happens this year.
All right.
Yeah, I can get behind that 100%. I mean, he had 65 catches for out of 116 targets with some other quarterback. Stafford needs to be on the field.
Yeah.
But he still broke almost 1,200 yards.
Yeah.
He had 11 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's no doubt he's very good.
He could be a top 5 easy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little low on him because I want to give Hopkins what he deserves. And I think people are too low on Hopkins. It's really the only reason.
I might be a little low on him.
So at 4, I have DeAndre Hopkins.
I got Julio Jones there.
That's right, Julio.
Yeah.
I like Julio Jones. I have him 5th. I think that's a good spot for all 3 of those guys. I have Hopkins first because it's Hopkins.
I got Hopkins 7th. I'm just worried about sharing the field a little bit with
Hopkins.
Yeah, he's a great player.
He's going to lose a lot of volume. He was massively overutilized in that offense. So his market share is probably not going to be as much. 150 targets. It's a lot of market share.
Yeah.
But Julio Jones had 157. So it's not abnormal. I like Julio. His age, only reason why I have him one spot underneath Hopkins.
Well, the only reason why I put Hopkins at 7, you still got Fitzgerald who wants the ball. Now you got Kirk there who wants the ball. A little bit of sharing there for Murray.
It spreads it around,
Yeah.
that offense.
Yeah, I don't know if I still believe Fitzgerald's going to be a factor.
Oh, he'll definitely be a factor. Not a huge one, but he's gonna play.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get 3, maybe 4 targets a game.
It's terribly low.
No, but he has a role.
Yes, agreed. So, all right. So yeah, that's where I have Julio at 5.
I have Godwin at 5.
Okay.
I think Chris Godwin, he's going to get those numbers from Brady.
That's where I have Godwin, yeah. Completely agree.
6?
With the quickness and the catch rate of 72%, he should become Tom Brady's favorite target.
Oh, yeah.
I think he overachieved in the touchdown department last year. 9. I can't see him getting 9 again. But he could get close to 100 catches. At least around 90. I think he's going to have a bump up from last year. He had 86 last year. I like Godwin. I have him down at 7, though.
Okay. So it's not crazy. So 6?
That's where I have Kenny.
That's where I have Hopkins.
Kenny G.
I got DJ Moore there.
Oh, right.
I think that's going to become Bridgewater's favorite target.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought I was a little high on DJ, but I guess you're higher than me. I have him down at 8.
I like him. Like, he's young, he's quick. I think Bridgewater's going to use him a lot.
I have him at 8. And here's a stat for you. He's only dropped 3 passes out of 215 targets. 3. That's impressive.
Got good hands.
He's got good hands.
He's impressive.
I think his ceiling is limited, though. But I think his floor is probably the highest. Or in that top echelon of receivers.
Yeah, he can have a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
He had 4 touchdowns last year. Maybe it goes up to 6, 7, 8. I can get on board with. But
I
his
think he has that kind of upside.
Absolute upside, I think, is somewhat capped.
Yeah, but Carolina didn't have anybody at quarterback last year.
Cam.
Well, Cam was injured all year.
Yeah. Went to a rookie. Just
I agree.
Yeah, they just went to.
I have him at 8. I like him. I mean, I'm not kind of. So at what was that, 6?
That was 6.
Who do you have 7?
I put Hopkins at 7.
Okay, who do you have at 7?
I feel.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit low. That's where I have Godwin. So 8.
That's where I got Galladay.
Galladay.
Yeah, I have more.
Yeah, that's where I have more.
Okay.
So 9.
I have Allen Robinson there.
I've got Allen Robinson at 9 as well.
I have Allen Robinson at 10.
Okay.
I don't like this offense. I don't like the team, really.
You like Chicago, yeah.
But he's the number 1 in that offense.
He's got talent. He's going to get good volume. So
can't go down from last year.
Yeah. Can't do, yeah.
So he should be a solid starting option.
Yeah, I have him at 10. So 9? Or that was your 9?
That was my 9.
That was our 9, yeah.
My name's... I got Juju.
See, that's high for me.
That's high for me, too. Yeah.
Juju did great when he had Big Ben. Big Ben's back. I think the greatness comes back. And he gets his Juju back.
Well, let's hope you're right. Because I got Juju at 18.
18?
Just because I'm going off of what happened last year when they didn't throw to him.
Oh, well, they had like 5th string quarterbacks, kicking the ball.
You still throw to your number 1 guy.
I'm at 21.
21?
21.
I got him at 9. You want to call me out on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. I think you're a little high on him.
I mean,
what kind of metric? It is a tough year.
You have him right there where we have Allen Robinson.
I had Allen Robinson right there. I have him at 10. Spot after.
You think Juju beats Allen Robinson?
I think they're close. It's literally the next guy in my ranking. I could flip-flop on these two. But he's definitely a top 10 receiver.
What about Shark?
I have Shark at 11. So, I mean...
What about Sutton? Fuller? Brown?
We'll just start naming people.
I'm not high on really any of those guys.
Those are who all got above Juju.
What about Amari Cooper?
When he was with Big Ben, he had 1,000+ yards, 10 touchdowns. You guys really think a 4th-round quarterback is not to blame for him getting literally less than or half of those numbers?
I think it is
He
part
had
of
550 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was okay. He was usable last year. I just think now he's a wide receiver 1.
I'm not going to go that far.
Okay. You want me to put it on the
You
board?
want to call him a receiver 1?
He's a wide receiver 1.
All right. Yeah. I don't think he is.
This is the board. For those that don't know what's going on, there's a link in the description. It explains the board. Big part of the channel. A lot of giveaways. A lot of stuff we just hand out for free. You could be part of that giveaway. We're at 9. You guys did your 9.
Done with 9.
We're now down to 10.
10. That's where I have Allen Robinson.
Okay.
I got Amari Cooper there.
I've Thielen there.
Thielen.
I've Thielen. He stays healthy a full year. He's the only really receiving option they have.
Oh yeah.
So I'll take that, and he's already proven that.
That's why I kind of put him at 14.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I have Thielen at 25.
What?
It seems
That is way low. But then again, you heard what he said about Cousins. I mean, he wasn't big on Cousins either.
So Diggs is gone.
mm-hmm.
He could get a bump in volume.
Not that he really needs it.
Yeah.
Well, he had 30 catches last year.
He was hurt.
I'm just saying. He's also 30 years old.
Go the year before that.
He's getting long in the tooth.
Long in the tooth.
So I have him just outside wide receiver 2. I think he's a flex play. He has potential to get into that, top 24, but I got him at 25 right now.
All right.
11?
11, I have Cooper there.
I have DJ Shark there.
Okay.
So, DJ Shark I like. He's got 12 red zone targets over 15 contests. That's tied for 5th most in the league and finished 17th last year. I think he's going to move up. I like that spot for Shark. I like 11.
Yeah, I like Shark.
Yeah, I got Shark a bit lower. I got him down at 21.
That's pretty low.
That's only because the whole Jacksonville situation makes me too nervous.
Just in general.
Is Minshew going to be the guy?
We had
even if he is the guy, Shark's the number 1 in that offense.
Yeah,
I've got no doubt about that. And Shark is an amazing player. There's the guys I got above him. I think is going to have a better year.
Yeah, I mean, if his touchdowns goes down, I can see him regressing. And if he was 17th last year, he might get outside the top 20. I'm betting on him though to increase.
I think I have him at 13.
Okay, so I'm a little bit higher than anyone else.
Yeah, I might put him high, but I got Cooper Kupp at 11.
Cooper Kupp?
I just think he's going to do way better than freaking Woods. He's the number 1 guy there, and yeah, I got Cooper Kupp.
I actually have Woods over Cooper Kupp.
I do too.
Really?
Yeah, I have him close, but I have Woods
him really
Kupp.
close. Yeah. But I have Woods actually beat Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, see, I don't see. I think Kupp is the guy there.
Yeah, Woods at 12, Kupp at 16. I see where Kupp finished last year. I think he can do a little bit better, but where Woods finished, he only had 3 touchdowns. I see a lot more upside in Woods, and I think he finishes ahead of him this year.
See, I got Woods all the way down.
Especially if they push Kupp to the outside.
Well, I will say this. Okay. So, Cooper Kupp had 134 targets. Robert Woods had 139 targets. He had more passes thrown his way. They had
more over here.
They had only 23-yard difference. Or 27 yards difference, because my math is great. But Kupp did have 4 more catches, and he also had 8 more touchdowns. So I think the volume is similar. Kupp's getting a little more efficient with his catches, and getting the red zone targets. So I can easily see Cup being the better of the two, but they're both right there. I think they
Oh,
stay
yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So I think you're a little outlandish having Woods that low, but I can get on board with you being high on Cup.
Yeah.
I mean, he showed he
Yeah,
could do it
I can see that.
beginning of last year. So, who do you have for 11?
For 11, that's Amari Cooper.
You have Amari Cooper.
I love him.
I'm a little low on Amari Cooper. I just think there's so many mouths to feed there.
I think even with that, he can still be a low end one.
I got him just outside of one. I have him at 14.
Okay.
I think they'll all do well. I just, like I said in another video, some are gonna have good games because they're gonna have matchup problems, and sometimes he's gonna benefit and have monster games, and other games, it's gonna be over here and he's not gonna give very much. So the consistency bothers me. I could be wrong. I like Amari Cooper. I just have him at 14.
Okay. All right.
Down to 12.
Down to 12.
That's where I got Woods.
That's where you got Woods. That's pretty high. I like Woods. I don't have him that high though.
I think one receiver in that offense can be a 1.
I think they're gonna mimic each other again, but they were both 1s last year, so okay, I can get on board with that. I might be a little low on. I'm projecting them to run a little bit more. I think last year they kind of got forced into throwing the ball.
If they run 2 tight end sets, yeah, they probably would.
So I think they're going to run a little bit more. I think he's going to scheme the tight end sets for play action and whatnot. I think Cam Akers might be utilized more than the majority think. So I'm a little bit lower on the receivers. I don't know if they're going to get 90 catches again this year. I think they'll be close, high 80s. So my 12 is going on a little bit of a limb here. I got Terry McLaurin.
That's a little bit of a limb.
That's a little bit of a limb.
A little bit of a limb at 12.
They'll be
Since
down.
I got him at 32.
They'll be down a lot in games.
Freaking Washington.
He's going to benefit from the volume. He had 7 touchdowns, 900 yards last year.
They just need Haskins to stop running for his life.
They need a lot.
They need a lot.
They need a lot.
They do need. They need a lot of help.
But I think he could benefit from them being so terrible. I have Terry McLaurin 12, and
I have him at 19.
I'm pretty secure on it. I think that's the guy you want. I can easily see him dropping a little. Maybe I'm too high, but he's a start-worthy wide receiver this year.
That's still not enough to for me to make him a top 15 receiver above all these other guys.
If he keeps his touchdowns the same and gets that little bit extra in catches, pushes him over 1,000 yards, that puts him really close to what Devontae Adams did last year.
We'll see. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, all right.
I might be too high on him, but I like him a lot this year, obviously.
Yeah.
I got DK Metcalf at 12.
Okay, so you have more to Lockett.
Yep. Yeah. I like his speed and stuff better than Lockett.
I think not sold on Lockett, but
I'm not either. But Lockett seems to be Wilson's guy, and I don't think that just goes away. I think his ceiling's capped with Metcalf there, but I don't think he just goes away, and I don't think Metcalf.
It just seems like since Metcalf came in, it's just.
When do you think that happens? That transition? When do you think it goes from being Lockett to DK?
When DK started proving himself, when DK was coming out with that breakaway speed, making those catches and gone.
I'm talking about what week? What week of the year do you think it transits? Because the start of the week, it's Lockett. And it's going to be Lockett week 1, week 2. And then it's going to start to flip-flop. By the end of the year, DK will be a better than Lockett.
I think it's going to be sooner than what you guys think.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Yeah. When do you project that to be? Because I project it to be after week 11.
Oh, not that deep. No.
Earlier?
I'm thinking 5, 6.
Yeah. 5, 6. I have DK at 31 because of that transition. I think they're going to utilize Lockett early.
Yeah.
And either he gets hurt or they slowly transition.
Yeah, I have him down at 30.
I got Lockett at 38.
Okay.
Okay. So you just think in general DK over Lockett.
Yep, I believe so.
I'll put that on the board.
DK over Lockett.
Yeah.
I can get behind that. I think Lockett beats out.
I don't even. I think yeah.
Even if he overtakes him by the end of the year, I think it's too late because of what Lockett's already done during the season.
Metcalf takes it early.
Put it on the board. See, he's going for the whole bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That way, the positives just outweigh all the negatives, and then he ends up with like one, 1 point.
Yeah.
And then hoping
That's the one over. Yeah. It's a bold strategy.
What week we saying here?
I'm not super high on either one of them. I have Lockett at 22.
I'm at 20.
So, but I do think Lockett will be the better receiver to have there.
Agreed.
So 13.
That's where I have Shark.
Okay. I have Mike Evans.
Okay, you have him pretty high.
Yeah, Evans seems high.
At least for me.
But
I have Evans
I
down
got
at
Sutton
24.
there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I like Sutton. Now Evans, he may be risky. He may become touchdown dependent. But unless Tom Brady is just going to just give everything to Gronk, that's the guy who's going to get touchdown.
It doesn't have to be just Gronk. It can be Godwin. It can be Fournette.
No, I'm talking about in the red zone. Tom Brady's style puts him in the red zone a lot. He doesn't get a lot of 80-yard touchdowns. He doesn't get a lot of, but he inches down the field, and they're in the red zone a lot.
We still got Fournette.
That's why Gronk was so good.
Yeah.
Right? So, and yeah, there's going to be some Gronk. But I think he's going to be the other option. I think he gets a lot of touchdowns this year. I think he gets over 10 touchdowns. And that keeps him at this value. I think he's just going to be a good touchdown red zone guy. I think
he's going to be too reliant on that.
It is. I think he could get dependent on those touchdowns because I don't think he's going to get much volume. I think he'll get 65 touches or 65 catches. I think it's about where I have him on the year.
I think that's why I got him down at 33. Just
Evans?
I don't think he's just.
That's super.
Because Godwin's gonna be the guy there, and
it's just a one-sided show. Tom Brady only throws the ball to one guy.
Evans will get his touches, but
I mean, other than
not enough to put him that high. Not in the top 20.
Other than Edelman, did he ever have a number 2 sustaining wide receiver?
Not consistently, really. It was really kind of a rotating.
I try not to watch anything Patriots.
We had receivers in and out.
Yeah, I think that's low. Your narrative, I can see. I don't agree with it, but I can see that.
I'm just going by Brady's history, like you said. I mean, he's never really had that solid number 2 guy. He just, if Edelman's covered, he just threw to whoever team.
All right, 14. I have AJ Brown.
That's pretty high for AJ Brown.
I'm not too far. I got him at 17. So
yeah, I got him at 19.
Right.
There's a lot to like about the kid. I just think
there is a lot. He was very, very efficient in what he did last year. So I think he'll get more volume this year. So his efficiency has a little room to go down. So I think he can do a little bit better than what he did last year, which wasn't really that low.
I will say this. This is my note. After week 11, he had 4 top 10 weeks as a rookie. Look for him to be more consistent in 2020. So, I like him too. I just think Henry's gonna just get.
I think that helps him though.
I think it does.
Helps, especially the big play. Yeah.
I got Adam Thielen at 14.
Oh, okay.
Close.
Yeah, I have him at 25.
Yeah, but we know how you feel about Cousins, so you don't think
him outside the top 24.
Adam Thielen. Yeah. 15. Who wants to go?
We'll let you, since you got that little
yeah.
cat ate canary smile. Really?
I got Jamie Crowder. And yeah, that's high. I acknowledge that's
Yeah.
high. He might only have 3 or 4 touchdowns on the season.
I think he'll have more than that. I have him at 18.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Oh, I got him at 31.
I don't think
The
he'll
Jets,
finish that
dude.
low.
I mean, come on.
He had 78 catches last season, and we were a dumpster fire. And
He didn't play with Darnold for half the year.
well, not half the year. Well, he had mono in the beginning of
it
the
was about
season.
5 weeks.
So he's definitely going to do better. I think the whole offense is going to do a little better. I think who they got to throw the ball to?
Oh,
That's what I said.
yeah,
I said
nobody's
there's nobody to
touching
throw the ball
Crowder.
to. You got Herndon, you got Bell. That's it.
Yeah.
I project Darnold to get around 4,000 yards passing. He was projected his rookie year. He was on target. He was on track to get it last year. If he can play all the games, he'll get about 4,000 yards. Where are those yards coming from?
I'm not saying Crowder's not going to get the money.
The volume is going to be
Alright.
so high. I can see Crowder
Yeah.
getting 100 catches this season, over 1,000 yards.
I can
Alright.
see that.
Who's you at 15?
At 15, I have Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley.
I think on that offense, they can sustain a 1 and a 2 for the receivers.
Yeah, I think kind of
Yeah.
the same scenario we talked about earlier. I think Ridley will eventually overtake Julio Jones, but I think it's not going to be till late in the season. I think Ridley will be a solid start. Wide receiver 2, low end wide receiver 2. But I think it'll be okay. Now at the end of the season, week 14 or so, you'll start to see that switch, and they'll flip flop. And I think Julio Jones' age will start to show.
It might.
I got him at 21.
Okay.
I have Will Fuller at 15.
Is this pre or post Thursday?
Pre.
Okay, so you were already pretty high on him, huh?
Yep.
He
I figured with Hopkins gone, as
Yeah.
long as Fuller stays healthy, that's one of Fuller's downfalls is
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
injuries.
That's one of the biggest things I worry about, his injury issues. But after watching the Thursday night game, it's hard for me to evaluate exactly that offense. Not only did they they got
It's
steamrolled,
hard.
Yeah.
but Cooks only had 17 plays. They pulled him pretty early.
Yeah, they pulled him to reserve him. I mean, Cobb really wasn't a factor.
Yeah, I
He
was
got a
little
few
surprised
catches,
at that.
but
Yeah,
nothing.
so
But Fuller, to me, he is the clear number one guy there, and as long as he can stay healthy, he can get the job done.
yeah,
Yeah.
We'll just see how his health holds up this year.
yeah. We'll have to watch. I'll have to watch him, and I might move him up. But I think just the injury issues is I have him ranked at 30.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
I think that's being nice. But I've always liked Fuller. He just never on the field.
Yeah.
You do 15?
Yeah, that was 15.
16. I got Marvin Jones.
Okay, that's kinda
So
high.
I had Galladay a little bit lower than you, and I think a part
But
of
you
that
moved him up.
is because I think Marvin Jones is going to have a better season than he had last year. I mean, if Stafford can stay on the field, Marvin Jones has always been undervalued. He was a wide receiver 2 last year. In some cases, a wide receiver 1. I think 16 is not at all aggressive. I think that's pretty good. I think he's going to keep pace with young Galladay, but he's 30. He's getting old in the tooth. He's going to start falling off eventually, but not this year.
I'm down 26.
Okay.
I have John Brown sitting at 16
John Brown?
for Buffalo.
You are extremely high on all Buffalo Bills.
I believe Buffalo's
What
got.
about Diggs?
What about Diggs?
Yeah. They trade all that to get him, and they still put
I'm
Brown
not saying
over
that
him?
there, but I don't think Diggs is the guy there right now.
Okay.
I mean,
Do you think he becomes the guy over the season? 'Cause I feel like he already is.
I know what you're doing here. I can't get behind that either. Diggs, I've said several times. Oh, he's good. He's good. Always disappointing. Always. I can see Diggs disappointing, and John Brown has been nothing but a reliable person his whole career. So
Yeah.
I don't believe it, but I can see his narrative. I don't think that's like a super hot take.
I mean, I'm
I
not
think-
high on Diggs.
I
but
think Diggs Brown.
I'm
It's going to
really
be a lot
low.
like a lot of these teams. You know, the Ridley Jones, Galladay and Jones. You're just going to have that close competition most of the year.
No, I have Diggs at 26. I think he should be the guy. If he doesn't take that over, then I think the Bills are in trouble.
yeah, he's at 27. Yeah.
He's at 27.
Yeah.
17. I have Sutton.
Okay.
Sutton.
I got AJ Brown at 17.
I have Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen.
17. I
I think
think
that's high.
he's.
Well, I got him at 22. So I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I think he's
that far off
plenty
from him?
talented in the volume alone. So, I think he's definitely a top 24 receiver.
I have him at 27.
Wow.
Wow.
So I'm top 24.
I think he's top 24.
Okay, well, it's only 3 spots after that. I
You wouldn't have him as your number 2? I'd be happy to have him as my number 2.
I don't think Tyrod can throw him that. I don't even know if Tyrod will throw that many passes he had last year. He had catches.
He just has to throw in his direction.
I don't. I want to see it first. I like Keenan Allen. I got him 27th. I can move him up, but as of right now,
If he throws,
Oh, and
that's
I can
just,
see it, 'cause-
he throws there.
Tyrod Taylor, I mean,
I mean, who else they got to throw to? Eckler? I guess. I mean, they got Henry, but
I don't think that he just doesn't throw the ball that much. Where he throws 15 times a game. That's
he'll throw more.
and the Chargers don't have that great of an
I
offensive
think it'll be
line.
closer to 20.
So
18 times a game.
I think he'll have over.
That's maybe okay.
He'll
Well,
have over and under, but I think he'll be around 20.
he's gonna throw for maybe 200, 300 targets. He's gonna throw the ball 300 times.
Keenan Allen will probably get
As-
130 of those.
As efficiency, he'll probably complete around 220, which leaves 220 targets between the tight end, the running back, the wide receiver. Now, maybe I'm being ridiculous and have no faith in Tyrod Taylor, but he can run. He can throw the deep ball. He's all right. All right. He's only this much better than Tim Tebow.
I mean, I'm not saying Tyrod's good, but
I'm
I
not
think
try-
he can get Keenan
I'm not
Allen the
trying-
ball.
I'm not trying to be a hater.
he'll get Allen the ball.
Yeah.
I can see your point there.
All right.
The 17,
The 17. Who'd you have?
Who'd you
Cortland
have?
Sutton.
Oh,
Sutton,
Sutton, yeah.
okay.
He's the best player on offense right now. Now, I know they got Judy. I know they got these guys.
Yeah.
Right
it's-
now, he's the guy. Now, he
Mhm.
got hurt. I understand some things have happened since I've made these rankings. But until they take him over, he's going to lead the team in targets, touchdowns, catches.
And
Now, they will eventually take him over because I think
Yeah.
Judy is a better. But as of right now, and I think that's going to carry him throughout the season. So I'd be real confident with Sutton.
well, that and Locke, I mean, throwing to him last year, Locke knows him, and
Yeah,
I'm
I-
at 29.
and he's
Judy's got to prove himself.
He's 24 years old,
Yep.
72 catches, 6 touchdowns, on 124 targets for 1,100 yards. He's a solid receiver. I can't see anyone coming close. So 18. That's where I have Robert Woods.
That's where I have Crowder.
I got Juju there
Okay.
because he's not a top 12 receiver this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 19. That's where I have AJ Brown.
That's where I put McLaurin.
I took a leap on this one. I think Beckham has a bounce back year this year. I put Beckham at 19.
Ooh. I have him at 22.
So is he not
So,
that far off?
not that far off.
How far in the hole did you put Beckham?
I'm not even gonna just put it on the board.
I'm not a fan of Beckham. I understand he had one good catch. I understand he gets a lot of targets. I don't think he's that great. In the last 5 seasons, Robbie Anderson has had more touchdowns than him. Oh, but it's Odell Beckham. He's got Baker Mayfield throwing him the ball. Yeah, but it's Odell Beckham. But he can catch with his feet and do a cartwheel and land on his feet, throw the ball up and catch it. I don't care. I don't think he's that good of a player. I wouldn't pay him the minimum veteran salary.
Wow.
That's far.
I think he's a terrible player.
Oh.
He's gonna get so much volume that it makes him relevant if he plays. Maybe he just throws a helmet, and then he won't play. But I have him at 40.
Wow.
Well, I mean, we could go different ways with this one.
But holy cow,
I don't
dude.
think he's a good player. I don't think he has produced in fantasy ever for a season. You'll have a game here and then. Woo.
I don't even know how to respond to that. He just went out to...
Yeah, that's so low at
Man,
40.
40?
Maybe I am being eccentric, but he's not.
I can see if you would have put him in the mid-20s.
Even
But 40?
like 30 is the furthest I would put him.
I think he's going to get so much volume that he's going to get fantasy points. He'll be relevant. I just think he's terrible.
You gotta move.
Isn't that the point of why we rank him?
He's gonna get
Not how we
fantasy
feel
points.
about him?
Okay.
He's gonna get points.
Give me a range of targets he gets.
120.
120. So we'll say 100 to 140. 120. Okay, over 100 targets. Okay, over 100
Over
targets.
100. All right.
You get on board with that?
I'm on board with that.
I think at 100 targets, he'll have 65 catches. Because he sucks at catching the ball. Now, if he has more... So we'll say the second he gets his 100th target, he won't have more than 65 catches.
Okay.
Now, I don't know when his 100th target will happen.
Sometimes
We'll use PFF for rating if it was a target or not. And when he has 100 targets,
he needs to have 65 catches.
he needs to have 65 of those to be catches.
Okay.
That's
All right. Okay.
All right.
Who's your 19?
not Odell Beckham. I went a little bit in the opposite direction here, and I went with a good player. So, AJ Brown.
Okay.
That's
So you
what
have
I
him
have
down
for
here.
I see. I had him at 17, so all right.
All right. So then 20. I have Lockett. That's where I put him.
I have Lockett at 22. I like Lockett. I think we already discussed that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Who do you have at 20?
oh, Cooper Kupp. Where I put Cooper Kupp.
Okay. I put T.Y. Hilton there.
T.Y.
I think T.Y., I know he's up there, but
I'm at 25.
now that Rivers got an offensive line, he becomes Rivers' number one guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he plays 13 games.
Nobody plays 13 games.
I think he gets hurt or something. He's old.
Oh, yeah, he's up there.
Yeah.
For with
But he's still good.
3 years, 4 years, 5 years now. We were waiting for him to be to the old Ty. I know that there's a lot of issues involved. He just hasn't been consistent for so long. I don't even have him ranked on.
Well, the last
Wow.
time he was really good was when he had Andrew
He's-
Luck, who was a good quarterback, and he has a good quarterback here. I think he can be
Yeah,
a serviceable option.
I think he could be. I wouldn't doubt it. He's got the talent. He's been so inconsistent for so long. I wouldn't personally have him.
No, he's not a
I
guy I'm
think
targeting, but I
DK,
think he'll be good.
you want to play a daily or a weekly? Yeah, put him in there. I wouldn't have him on my fantasy team, especially not like a dynasty.
No, absolutely
So-
not Dynasty. I'm trying to.
That's my only issue with him. I think his talent's there. I think he's good. He's gonna break his foot or something. He's gonna have a Linz Frank. He's gonna roll his ankle. And then he's gonna miss 1 week, and it's gonna turn into 9 years. So I just rather not deal with that.
All right.
Was that your 20?
That was number 20 for me.
Okay.
So I had Cooper Cup at 20.
I'd lock it.
Lock it.
Okay. Yeah.
So 21.
I put DJ Chark there.
Okay.
Only because nothing against Chark. Just
Yeah.
I'm too unsure about Jacksonville. What's going on there?
I have Ridley there. Calvin Ridley.
That's where I put Juju.
Okay. 22 is where I put Lockett.
Beckham.
I put Keenan Allen there.
Okay.
Okay.
Again with Tyrod Taylor. Yeah, I put him at 22.
Good spot.
23.
I have Will Fuller there. I liked Cooks, but he's been getting injured right before the game and during the game. I think I put Fuller ahead of him.
Okay. What are we on? 23?
We're on 23, yeah.
I don't want to tell
It's gonna be
Oh,
a
go
good
on.
one.
I'll tell you mine.
you. Okay.
I put Debo Samuels there.
Debo. Is he
that-
even?
He's the only guy Garoppolo can freaking throw to.
He's gonna play this week, ain't he?
I believe so.
Yeah, I thought so.
Debo disappointed last year. He could bounce. It takes some time for young players. I don't believe it. I can see it though. I want to get on board.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have him a little high as a top 25, but I still think he's still a high top 30.
Yeah.
Even if I was to drop him, I wouldn't drop him too many spots.
so I'm gonna.
I said, but who are you guys sitting there?
Well, in light of Thursday night football, I'm gonna move Brandon Cooks down. I had Brandon Cooks there. I'm gonna move him down, not too terribly far, which helps out your boy Keenan.
Nice.
Keenan's gonna be at 23.
Yeah.
I like Keenan. I really worry about. Tyrod Taylor getting him the ball.
I get that.
He's a volume player, and he needs a consistent quarterback to throw him the ball. But he's a top 5 wide receiver. He's just stuck in a bad situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so we all do 23.
Yep.
So we're down to 24.
24.
I got Sterling Shepard.
Okay.
It's a little high.
I got him at 28. I mean,
But I like that offense. I just don't know how it's going to play out yet. So I'm a little bit high on all of them, so I can hit one of them.
I'm kind of low on all of them.
So I like Shepard. I think he'll get good volume. More than anything, volume is king.
yeah.
If I get 700 targets, I'm gonna get a couple catches, and then you guys would be like unable to talk because I caught catches in the NFL. Right? It might take me 700 to get one, but if you gave me that many opportunities, I might get one. So volume is king.
Yeah, my 24 is Mike Evans.
I went with a 30-year-old receiver, AJ Green.
Ooh.
Burrow seems excited to have him there. Likes the idea of having that veteran receiver to throw at.
I can't get behind Green. He's just someone that I just am not trying to get anywhere.
Last year
I don't want him.
made me nervous on him, but I don't know. I see him. I don't think he's going to be the AJ Green we saw 5 years ago.
I'm down
but
at 40.
I like AJ Green. I have him at 39, but I think he will help that offense.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to draw a lot of coverage because you still got to respect AJ Green. He's going to be out there. I think Burrow understands this. I think they're going to use him like Tom Brady used Moss at the end of that timeline. But I think he's going to help those young players there. I think AJ Green is going to make Tyler Boyd better than he was last year. And Tyler Boyd had 90 catches last year. So I'm actually pretty high on Tyler Boyd. So I kind of just flip-flop. You probably have Tyler Boyd low.
I'm at 32.
46.
Yeah. So I have AJ Green, lower, and I like him better.
25.
25. We're at Tyler Boyd.
T.Y.
You got no, that's right. I got Devontae Parker.
Okay.
From Miami.
Oh, actually, he's 24. You guys skipped my 24.
Oh.
Oh no, it's not. No.
Oh.
I have 25 written twice.
Okay, couldn't decide.
I got good education.
Sterling Shepard.
At 25?
At 24.
24. That's right. Yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
Sorry.
So we're at 26 now?
I mean, I got Devontae Parker at 25. I think that's going to be low.
I think
But again, the receiver there, or quarterbacks there.
Yeah.
What we talked about before.
I think it could be him or Williams, one or the other. Is the top one.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to play out. I like Preston Williams.
So I got Preston Williams at 39. I mean, I can interchange either one. But
he was an undrafted guy. Lots of red flags. He could benefit from Parker getting primary coverage. But he's pretty raw. I like him. So I don't know exactly how that's going to play out. I can see Devontae Parker being the guy.
Yeah.
And I can also see Devontae Parker taking all the coverage, and this beast of a man is just going to run rampant. So I think it'll be a little bit of both. I don't think that offense is going to be like the top 15 offense. I don't know how that's going to play out. I do like both of those players. I didn't know exactly where to put them, but I have Preston over Devontae Parker,
which is fair. I mean, I was in the same boat. Really didn't know where to put them. Just figure.
So,
I have Williams on a 41 over him, but
yeah, I have Williams at 37.
Okay.
So we're at 26.
26.
I have Adam Thielen there.
Okay. That's where I put Marvin Jones.
Okay.
I got Marquise Brown there.
Okay.
Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
A little higher than I got him at 28.
Yeah. I mean,
28.
I think he's going to be close there.
Yeah.
He had a screw in his foot last year playing as a rookie, and he did what he did. I think he can definitely progress this year.
Yeah, I
kind of want to put him higher, really. It's just I like a lot of guys.
I have Marquise Brown at 49.
Wow.
I think he's gonna have those big games, but I don't think that offense is gonna throw very much.
I don't think they need to.
I agree, but Marquise Brown's a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Is he gonna run a lot of jet sweeps? I just don't think the volume's there. I think he's fast. I think he fits what they do. I think week 1 he's gonna kill it, especially with the Browns have 2 corners out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he'll have games like that. But his consistency level, I want to watch for the season. Maybe target him next year. Yeah, I potentially lose out on that deal, but I think he's going too high. People are too high on him. I think there's a bigger percentage that he could bust than he could explode. So I just kind of must stay away for a year. I didn't necessarily rank him that low because I think he's terrible. I just personally I don't want to take that risk.
Okay. 27, that's where I put Diggs.
That's where I have Diggs.
Okay.
I got Henry Ruggs there.
So Henry Ruggs is an outside receiver with Brian
Braylon.
Braylon's coming back.
No.
Brian Edwards, putting Renfro in the slot. I just could not believe both Zay Jones and Aguilar are sitting back seat.
Well, neither of them are going to be out Renfro because I don't think they're very good.
Yeah, Renfro's definitely the slot guy, I think, at this stage. I think Zay Jones could see a little bit, but Gruden's offense as of last year was not very spread. He liked a lot of one wide receiver sets, and he's going to have Ruggs there, Brian there sometimes, and then he has the doubles, right? He'll do a double on the one side, and it's usually the slot next to an outside receiver. So I don't know how much actual snaps they're going to get. The one I like the most is Brian Edwards. I just like what I saw. You can't deny Henry Ruggs' speed, and I love Hunter Renfro. Last year, I grabbed him everywhere because I mean he was essentially free, and nobody even knew his name. and I think he's got the talent.
I would just rather go with him over a rookie, especially this year.
Yeah, and that's a fair point. And both of our guys are rookies. So, but moving back to 29, that's where I will Fuller.
29?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went on a limb. I could put Edelman there.
Edelman?
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen there yet with Newton, but he's got to have a number one receiver.
I'm very excited to see, though.
I mean, I'm thinking, man, I don't want to leave Edelman out. I'll throw him up in there.
I mean, I have Edelman
on your back.
I do. I love the guy.
I just don't know what to do with that offense right now.
I wasn't sure either. I just didn't want to leave Edelman out.
I think
Cam, like he was still a top 30 receiver.
I think Cam will utilize him, but he's not going to be as efficient as Tom Brady. I think his volume goes down.
Yeah.
I think his volume goes down. I think he does pretty much what he does, but
that's why I got him at 29. I couldn't see dropping him below that.
Right.
Not as a number one receiver.
Who do you have at 29?
That's where I have Sutton.
Oh yeah, really low on Sutton.
Yeah.
I think there's more mouths to feed. I don't think it takes that big of a step forward. I think you give him what he has, but he's gonna have a little less.
Where'd you have Sutton?
I had Sutton 13th.
I had him 17th. You think he's not a wide receiver too?
Not consistently.
End of the year though, is he going to be 24 or better?
No.
There's no potential. There's no.
He definitely has potential.
Well,
I like guys ahead of him.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a wide receiver too. I just think that's really low for Sutton. So, was that our 29?
Yeah,
that was 29. Yeah.
So we're on to 30.
Mm-hmm.
I said Fuller was my 29,
yeah.
right? So 30, that's where I put DK Metcalf.
Yeah, I have him there.
I got Alshon Jeffrey there.
Okay.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
If he can stay healthy, he's the main weapon.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to put my flag on that hill yet. But yeah, I can see that. So, 31?
I have Gallup.
I have Michael Gallup there too.
I got Gallup down at 35. I got Crowder at 31.
Okay. Yeah, you were a little low on Crowder. I mean,
that's what I said. I mean, they might prove me wrong. I can bump him up. But.
By the rest of the world, he might be right on par with where Crowder's being.
Yeah.
So 32. We've been too good. You 3 for 3.
Review. I got Boyd.
Oh, I have Boyd at 25.
Yeah.
Who do you have there?
I got McLaren at 32.
There.
Yeah, just because that Washington dumpster fire.
Yeah. All right.
So all right, moving on. I have Rashard Perriman
at 33.
At 32.
30, okay.
So I like his potential. He's young. He played good at the end of last year. We don't have a lot of weapons. He might be Robbie
I don't even have
Anderson.
Pyramid's not even on my top 50.
Yeah, not mine.
Yeah.
Neither one of you have Pyramid in your top 50.
No.
We're not that confident in your voice.
I think it's Herndon, Crowder, Bell, and then whoever else mix and match.
Well, I think that's
But
silly.
that's fine. I mean,
That's silly. 33. That's where I have T.Y. Hilton.
that's where I put Mike Evans.
Brandon Cooks.
Mm-hmm.
That's low for me on Mike Evans, but I yeah.
I get it. 34.
Robert Woods.
Christian Kirk.
That's where I have Christian Kirk. Great minds think alike, Joe.
Do they?
I'm surprised by a few of these.
35.
I put Michael Gallup there.
I got Landry.
I have Byron Edwards.
Brian?
Yeah, Brian. I messed his
Eventually
name
you're
up
gonna-
3 times.
You're gonna get it right
Three times.
eventually. You'll get the right Edwards.
Yeah, I like him.
Okay.
I mean that's
Yeah,
about
I
as
mean-
high as a rookie on a prudent offense right now. So.
Yeah.
36.
I got Landry.
Okay. I got N'Keal Harry.
Yeah, that's a homer pick.
I think he played good last year. He was
Sell me
injured,
that
they
in
took
any
him
way,
off.
shape, or
But
form.
I think Harry is a good receiver. I think he takes a step forward, but I don't think.
If he takes a step forward,
Yeah.
that might be like.
But he has Cam throwing on the ball.
Okay, I'm just saying. If he takes a step forward, that's what 10 catches this year.
10 catches. He's the number 2. Solid.
All right. My 36 is Preston Williams.
Oh,
We already talked about him.
Yeah.
Who do you have? 36?
I had Landry.
Landry. I have Landry at 41. It's not too far away.
yeah.
And I had Preston at 39, so I'm
Actually, I'm gonna move Landry above Odell Beckham out of spite.
All right.
So, you do your 36.
Yeah.
So
it's,
Harry.
we're at
Harry.
37.
37. I have Deshaun Jackson. If he can play
Ajax, that's a good spot for
6
him.
weeks,
Yeah.
he'll finish the year right about there.
I didn't even put him on my list because of the fact he just can't seem to play a whole year.
Yeah, I that's kind of where I'm at too. I think week 1 he's a good play.
Oh yeah.
37, I have John Ross.
Okay.
That's fair enough. I mean, Ross is a
I
decent
don't
enough
have
player.
him ranked.
I don't either.
I think he's
but-
4th on that offense.
Yeah, he's 3rd or 4th on that.
Well,
Yeah. Well, 5th option probably more than likely.
AJ Green, Boyd, he's gonna play in the slot. He's gonna get his catches.
He might bait out T. Higgins right
And
now, but I
he's
think Higgins
so
will beat him
fast
out.
and so little that he might only get three catches a game, 4 catches, but he might break off a big. And that upside is someone, maybe you want around. Maybe he gets consistent. He had a section last year where he looked good.
Mhm.
So that's a free flyer on a guy.
Yeah, if he's on waiver, take a shot if he got an open roster, but I'm not.
I think he's 37. That's how I would look at him.
Yeah, I put Samuel Watkins at 37.
Sammy Watt. And as of Thursday,
Yeah, I definitely would move him up.
I'm
after
going to
that.
move him up. I think.
The only problem I've got with not wanting to move him up just yet is what he did on Thursday doesn't seem to be consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But I will say this. This is when I watched that game Thursday, I went back and I was looking. That's his 4th consecutive game of being an elite wide receiver.
Yeah, if you go back from the
If you go back
playoffs.
I'm saying maybe he figured it out. Sometimes it takes rookies a long time to transition. He was really good in college. He looked pretty bad. He gets hurt a
I
lot.
still just don't see him taking over Hill's spot.
I don't think he has to.
No. I mean, he'll get more targets.
Um,
Let's just see if
I'm
it stays
actu-
consistent.
I'm
gonna
gonna
move
put him
him-
above Landry at 36. I like.
I'm
that.
going to be a little more aggressive than
I want to see more than a week before I put him.
I'm gonna put
Yeah,
him.
I say I don't want to budge him off of one game. See if it stays consistent. And
Oh, I'm ready to put him in at 30. I put him underneath Will Fuller, above DK Metcalf. I had him everywhere, and
See,
I
can't
dropped
touch
him everywhere before the
I'll put him
season
there.
started
because I got Metcalf all the way up to 12. So
Yeah, I wouldn't put him over Metcalf either.
no,
No.
I would. I just did it.
All right,
Where are we at now?
38.
38. 38's where I have John Ross because I just moved everybody down.
Nice.
I got Tyler Lockett there.
39, I have Renfro.
That's where I have AJ Green.
I put Preston Williams at 39.
Okay. So
At 40, that's where I have Debo.
I have Jarvis.
Okay.
I got Robbie Anderson.
I'm down
Yeah.
43.
So
Then 41, that's where I have Green.
I took a chance, put Mike Williams there.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's the Chargers, and we'll see what Tyrod does, but
Yeah, I mean, Keenan Allen's really the only passing option I want there until at least the quarterback changes or something.
we have 40.
41.
Well, my 40 is Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, you said that.
Short-term memory. 41 is where I have Renfro.
Okay.
Well, can't argue it.
Yeah.
So
42.
I can skip 42.
No, we'd love to hear 42.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and remove
Move
42
him out.
completely off my list.
You don't want to tease you, do you?
That was a good one.
It's Odell I can't catch. Is now 59.
Okay.
All right. I got Emmanuel Sanders at 42.
All right. I got Preston Williams there.
I have Julian Edelman there.
Okay.
So 43, I have Debo.
I put Brandon Cooks there.
That's where I got Edelman.
44, I have Slayton.
I got Robbie Anderson.
I got Jones, Marvin Jones.
Okay.
That's pretty low.
I think so.
It might be, but oh,
After Slayton, that's where I have Robbie Anderson. I like Robbie Anderson, but I think he left a good thing. He went from an offense where he was the centerpiece to where he's not the centerpiece.
Yeah.
And even as a centerpiece, he wasn't a wide receiver one. So I can't think he would be
Yeah.
start worthy at this point. He's with his old college coach. Maybe something works out there. I have to see it first.
45. I got Diggs.
Okay. I put Lamb there.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
46. I have Alan Lazard.
I put Tyler Boyd there. 46.
I have Anthony Miller.
It's not a bad spot for Anthony Miller.
Yeah.
I like Anthony Miller. I don't have him quite that high though.
47.
7.
I have Devontae Parker.
I got Ridley.
I have Deontay Johnson.
Okay.
Deontay Johnson.
I got Deontay at 48.
Okay. So
Yeah.
one spot. Where are you at, Deontay?
I have him at 48 as well.
All right.
At 47, Chase Claypool.
All right.
I like Claypool. I like Deontay Johnson. Put them right next to each other. I think Deontay Johnson is the first guy. But I think Claypool is going to take it. I think the talent's too great. I think Claypool just needs to get a little, if there's no preseason, I think it's going to take him a little longer. I like Deontay Johnson. So where are we at?
49.
Yeah. I have Michael Pittman. I think
I like
he
Pittman.
has good touchdown upside with Philip Rivers.
I put CeeDee Lamb there.
All right.
That's where I have Devontae Parker. I feel like I'm really low on him. This was pre-draft rankings.
I'm at 53.
Devontae Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a good spot for him. That's just where he.
I think there's
kinda
only going to
ended
be one good option in the offense.
Yeah.
I said
Could
I got Devontae
I-
high. I got him at 25. So
Yeah,
It could be.
I think it's going to be pretty balanced on that offense. I don't think it's going to be like very lopsided with targets. I think it's going to be pretty balanced. So I have them all around the same range. I don't think anyone's going to be
Mhm.
the lead, but 49.
I said I got
Yeah.
Lamb. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what we
Pittman.
did.
Oh,
50.
I'm at 49.
Who you having?
Parker's at 48.
Oh, I thought you had Parker 49. Who you got 49?
I had Lazar 46, Chase Claypool at 47, Devontae Parker 48. I did move, the guy I can't catch out,
OBJ.
and it could move the numbers around a little. But at 49, I have Paris Campbell.
Okay.
I like Paris Campbell. I still have Ty above, but I think Paris Campbell's gonna be the guy you guys are thinking of.
I took Pittman.
Number 50.
Marquise Brown.
Wow,
That's
yeah.
right.
I got Randall Cobb there. I don't think he's exciting, but I think he's kind of like a Landry, a little less consistent, low floor, not high ceiling.
How is he going to start? The only reason why he got anything,
He's already starting.
The only reason why he got anything is because Cooks was gone. He was pulled from the game.
I didn't look at the snap counts or where, so I can't really say.
So if Cooks actually, now granted, it's not bad to say Cooks is not going to play because he's always hurt. He's made of glass.
Yeah.
But if
But-
Cooks is in,
I think if
Cobb's
Cooks
out.
is in, I think he's still in.
we'll see. I don't get on board with that. We're getting to that point where it's,
Yeah.
you know,
Take your shots.
Yeah.
we're taking our shots. So I'm gonna read, a couple of the next few, make any notes I have. But I got Golden Tate, Harry, Ayuk, Pittman, Jalen Rager. I mean, that's about my next few. I like Pittman. I like Ayuk. I think Ayuk could actually become something there.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know how long it'll take him. I think Rager's gonna start because of the injuries and stuff.
Yeah,
but
when he
I don't
gets
know.
back, yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna work. You guys good? Have anything else?
No.
No.
All right, that's our wide receiver rankings. See you next time.